So hello everybody, welcome back. Today we'll be taking a look at this Ju-88 C-6 nightfighter in 148 scale from Revell. Has some nice box art. So here on the side we have a built model that shows some of the detail. In the rear wheel, this gunner's compartment looks like it can be opened. From this picture the canopy looks pretty good. And we have some of the wheel detail here and the engine detail. I thought that looked kind of weird, but it's supposed to look like that. Usually you can see the pistons and stuff, but Ju-88 was a bit different. This side we have some information. Designed as a high-speed bomber, which would operate over a wide range. This gave the new plane all the capability needed for other applications. Because they ended up doing a lot. They had, I had another one. It was a Ju-88. I think it was a G2 maybe. It was from Dragon. It had the board cannon, the big one. I think it was a Pack 75. It was cool. It was a good kit. It got broken when I moved, like completely destroyed, about 10 years ago. I couldn't find another one either. So here we have our normal looking Revell instructions. They don't really, well, they have new ones out now that are in color, which I think instead of making colored instruction sheets, they need to concentrate on making, instead of using all the old molds, they need to make some new molds. The instructions, black and white, is okay. It doesn't matter. But a bad molding does matter. That's just my take on it. Well, we see here there's a lot of parts that aren't used, so you can probably, that may be possible to make another version out of it. In fact, this is probably the same kit as the A4 they have, because they have an A4 and the C6. So these are probably parts for the A4 version, which I might see if I can build that instead of the G6, but then I might need to do decals for it as well. A whole lot of plastic in this kit, so it should turn out pretty good, I think. So like normal, you start here with the cockpit. We have our seats, cockpit floor. Here's the stick. It's painting instructions for the interior. Radio position. And some more controls there. This is the bomb sight, I think. It looks like it goes here on the, oh no, the pedals. Those are the pedals. Yeah, okay. Some more detail that goes on the side here. And a good positioning chart. Shows you how it all fits in there. And here we go with some more controls and stuff. And then that goes. Then here we have really good painting instructions again for this wall piece. And here are the pipes, the lines that go in there. This looks like, this is the rear position, or the belly position. And here all this stuff goes in here. More detail. Instrument panel, painting instructions for it. The sight. Not sure what that is. So here we're putting, you see it has a separate front piece. So you put all that stuff in there. There's the instrument panel. Here's another instrument panel. And here, this piece that goes in there, that's what we built on the last instruction, number 9. And you tape it together, let it dry. Tail wheel, horizontal stabilizers. So put the fuselage together with the vertical stabilizer, rudder, and then put it all together. Put the horizontal stabilizers on. You see it has locator pins there. Then we start here on building the nacelle. So we have the exhaust there. Maybe another piece of exhaust, I guess. That goes on the bottom, that goes up here. Then we jump over here. I wish they would do it more in a little better order. And it's the same deal. Here's the exhaust and the piece. Then put the it's windy today. You put this piece in. This is some kind of radiator, if I read right. And you put the nacelles together then. Put it all together here. And here we're building the wing together. It has a separate end piece, separate flap. The other side's the same. Is that a light? I think that's the landing light. And the flap it here. Put the wings on. Here is the instruction to build the main landing gear together. It looks like it has some nice parts there, but I don't see any detail in here. Then here we have the weights. Landing gear bay doors. These instruments. And the other side, the same thing. Weights again. Doors again. And here, and of course that's for wheels down. Here's also instructions for wheels up version. Just putting the doors on. Same thing here, wheels down, you have the two doors. Wheels up, you have the two doors closed. And here for because this would be just for the C-6 version, because those are the exhaust baffles. I think they're called baffles. So the fire from the exhaust can't be seen at night. Then we're building the propeller, intakes. Here's the position on the bottom. Not sure what those are. Maybe some kind of instrument as well. And here is the gunner's position for the top. I'm putting all that on. And canopy, antenna. Here's the guns for the nose. And here's the beginning. Put the nose on. And here's the antennas for the nose. And the rest here. That's a really complicated antenna. Here's the skylight. Some more parts for the outside. Pivot tube. And the line. So we have two versions to build. One from Luftwaffe or nightfighter group, the 4th nightfighter group, 1942 pilot Hauptmann helmet linked. This is from nightfighter group, the 2nd nightfighter group, July, January 1942, Catalonia, Sicilian. And if I do want to make an A4, then I'll have to buy new decals. Oh look, maybe I'll do the C6. And here are the decals. They look like they used to be nice, but they're old. It looks like they were wet or something. They're yellowed, maybe stained. But here, the decal itself looks okay, but there's paper behind it, so maybe I need to put a code on it, a clear code on it before I try to use them. 2001. I've seen older decals that look better. I don't know what happened here. I got it used, so there's no telling. They're the good these good Revell decals printed in Italy. And these the Revell decals that are printed in Italy are usually pretty good. They're in register. They don't look so thick. They have some nice this nose art here. It looks really nice too. This thing has a lot of parts. It's gonna take a bit. Do this one first, it already fell out. Now we can see here, we have the exhaust baffles, the nose, and the antennas. The antennas look good. There's no flash on it, which is really something nice to say with Revell. There's some pin marks here. I would take care of these pin marks on this inside here. These don't really matter in here. It's too small to be seen. But I think maybe, well, maybe you don't really need to. There's one pin mark in there, but it's not that bad really. And once it's on the kit, it's not going to be seen anyway, so they're not very deep. The nose looks good though. The antennas look good as well. So here we have another nose. This would be if you want to do the C version without the antennas. It has the gun ports but no antenna mounts, which is kind of cool actually. I might do that. Here's the instrument panel. It's okay. I've seen better, but it does have the instruments inside of it. One of the machine guns. It actually looks pretty good. Here's some nice molded in detail rivets and engraved lines here. Nice. And here we have another one. Another instrument panel. It looks the same as the other one. A couple of machine guns. They look good. Here's another one. The handle for one of the machine. That's the handle for this one. A couple parts for the intake and stuff. And a couple interior parts as well. No flash anywhere. Pin marks here inside. That's going to have to be. That will most likely have to be repaired. And here we have the nacelles and radiator, exhausts. Yeah, I didn't think so. Of course, they're not hollow exhaust. Maybe be able to find some quick boost. Insides of the nacelles have a lot of pin marks. Going to require a cleanup. Maybe. But with these radiators as big as they are there, maybe not. It's going to cover the whole thing up. You don't really have to fill that in. The doors look nice here. And this is just a repeat of the other tree for the other side. Same thing. Here's some of the detail parts. The antenna, the loop antenna, the weights, other pieces for the wings here, and some ammunition for one of the machine guns. No flash, looks okay. Here are the wing flaps. Nice engraved detail there. As well as one of the seats, there's no seat belts there. That looks nice. So here we have horizontal vertical stabilizers. These weird things that go on the wings, I'm not really sure what they're called. Here's another nose, and this is for the nacelles. So here on the wings we have nice and great stabilizers with nice and great detail. And here you have the tab separately here. It's not. You could probably, if you wanted to, you could probably cut it out and position it. Same thing with the tab here. The detail is nice, but it's not separate. And the rudder as well. So this is the interior part, and you see pin marks, like big. There, 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 there. This will be okay, don't need to do anything. These are going to have to be cleaned up, all four of them, on both sides. Cleaned up and filled. This is all okay, I mean this is not to be seen. Here the insides look good. So here we have a lot of the parts for the landing gear and the propellers. The prop spinner looks good. Propellers look a little bit, I don't know, like they're not all the same. This one looks shorter than those. Just me? This one's shorter than the other two. The wheels look good. We have some bolt holes in there. The inside here doesn't look good. There's a pin mark there, gonna have to be cleaned up. Oh, yeah, the little parts here look nice too. So here's our radio station. Pretty nice. It's okay. There's some detail there and some cables in the back as well. And here's the wing tabs, or the wing tips, I mean. And some nice engraved detail there, rivets around here. On the bottom, I think that's the bottom. More of the landing gear here, and these are the covers for it, where the wheels go. And this piece looks really nice here. Nice engraved detail, some good engraved, some detail there. The outside here looks good too. I would think maybe around the wings were some rivets, but I don't see any. But I'm not sure. Here, once again, with the interior, look at all the pin marks. All that has to be filled in and cleaned up. Couldn't they get the pin marks here, not there? On both sides there. Maybe it won't be so bad. Maybe just these top ones. No, I would do all of them. The seats, once again, no seat belts. This one has pin marks in it, but there was another one like this. There's 3, 4. Pin mark, pin mark. Seats look terrible. Here we have our wings. Lots of nice rivet holes here. No, rivet heads here. A lot of them. There's a few fillers here. They look nice too. The wings look really, really, really nice, I think. They look great, actually. Of course, the side looks like it looks like it will glue together without a lot of problems. I mean, I'm not going to do a fit right now, but I'm talking about like pin marks that have to be cleaned up. There's, you know, there's a ridge here all along it except for here, and there's no pin marks here. So it should fit together pretty well. So here are our clear parts. This just has a small, it has this sunlight or whatever it's called, the dome. No, it's not really a dome, it's more. And a couple of lights. Here we have our big pieces. Main part of the canopy. The frames look really nice canopy frames. The clear parts look really good. They're also a little thinner than normal. Normal Revell has some really thick clear parts, but these look okay. They're not really that thick. So, what to say about this kit? Exterior, nice detail. Interior, a lot of pin marks. I really don't think you're going to need a lot of aftermarket for this, though. But it's going to require maybe some interior detail. Like Edward probably has something for it. But I would say it's good, except for all the pin marks on the inside. It looks it's pretty detailed, and the molding looks really crisp and nice, and it has good engraved panel lines and good engraved detail everywhere. But on the inside, not that great. So thanks for watching. Next time, please like and subscribe. And next time we'll take a look at this British M3 Grant Mark I from Tamiya in 135 scale. And until then,